How's it going? We're in the sideboard with the champion Josh Cho.
Hello,
Congratulations,
everybody.
sir.
Thank you very much.
Since this is the Olympic seasons, we have a trophy presentation.
Cool.
Actually, from a special guest here. So if you can go ahead and do that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Cho, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well played.
Nice.
Ruben.
Oh, hi.
Good to see you again.
How's it going?
Gentlemen.
Who was that?
That's my good friend Jerry Thompson.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Well, you now have a trophy.
Yes, finally.
Yeah, that's
It's a long time coming.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And so, what do you prefer? Top 8ing a PT, or winning a Star City Games Open trophy? I'm sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face through that. But no, it's nice to have a trophy. I completely agree. So you played Merfolk today.
Okay.
And they in the booth were discussing whether Merfolk was back, and clearly it was here. Was that due to Master of the Pearl Trident?
Yeah, Master of the Pearl Trident is awesome. Like having 4 2-drop lords is just exactly what you need for that. Because getting rid of having even more things to give you island walk, and islands were all over the tournament hall today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I played but maybe one person who wasn't on islands. So yeah, Master of the Pearl Trident kind of pushed it over the top because you can sort of cut back on some of the other cards that you didn't want.
Right.
Just have as many lords as possible.
Now you were kind of going old school with Standstill.
Oh, yeah.
Talk a little bit about your decision to run Standstill today.
Well, Aether Vial Standstill was something that we tried out in a Legacy event. I can't remember which one, but it was like Gilded Drake and some other cards with that, and it's just so good once you with Vial. So like if you ever go turn 1 Vial, turn 2 Standstill, there's really no coming back from
That's
that.
the classic.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was clearly powerful.
Yeah.
Both cards actually were clearly powerful all day today. Were you running Cavern of Souls?
I wasn't. I needed.
A lot of decks were running Cavern of Souls for Merfolk, and you chose not to.
Yeah, you definitely want a lot of your blue sources to take care of your Spell Pierces, your Standstills, any of your other counter magic that you need just blue for. Like the uncounterability things, it's okay, but if you have a Vial active, they can't counter it anyways. So it's not really necessary. I could see why you might want it, but I just like having basic islands and not being too susceptible to wastelands was pretty important as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you, in the finals, played against a friend of yours,
Yeah.
Kenny Castor.
Good man.
Fellow Star City Games blue teammate, as a matter of fact. And he was on Rug Delver.
Yeah.
Is that a good matchup?
It used to be really, really difficult back when they had Snapcasters for their lightning bolts, Grim Lava Monsters. If that ever comes back, I don't think you can really play Merfolk anymore. But now I think it's better. You can definitely. If they take care of your Aether Vials and you have to fight a fair fight with them, they can just go over the top with Goyfs and Nimble Mongeese and Delver. It's really hard to answer that.
So it's still very close, in spite of the fact that they have islands.
Yeah, absolutely. And you saw what Kenny did in
Yep.
game 1. You can wasteland your own island just to get in there. But unfortunately, he was just so far behind at that point there was really no coming back.
Right. You had some pretty powerful draws, and you had a nice run through the top 8. Once again, congratulations,
Thank you very much.
Josh Cho, your Star City Games Buffalo Legacy Open champion. We're going to toss it briefly back to the booth with Patrick and Adrian.
Okay.